I put this video together aimed specifically at Alma Road. But when you start walking, well, I walk about quite a bit as it happens, that's why I notice things. It's not just confined to Alma Road. It's just a tip everywhere you look. It's like a cesspit. Mainly confined to this side of Enfield, unfortunately. So the other half don't know what it's like to live where we do. I mean, I'm quite happy here, but I think there's a definite need for the council to call for an army of people to clear the shit up. How many people they get to volunteer remain to be seen. Probably very few, especially the ones that are guilty of causing the problem. Such a shame, Enfield used to be a nice place to live in, actually. Still is, still could be. There's just a few two-legged vermin that spoiled it for the majority of us. We have a look at this little video and just remember, this is not just confined to Alma Road. Anyway, I'll leave it there for a while and back to the rubbish and what a disgrace Enfield has now become. Surrounded by residential retail shops, bus terminus and mainline railway station. You can't tell me that this happened in 5 minutes and was not reported. There must have been lorry loads going back and forth like bees returning to their hive. Once again, the Enfield Council has been slow up the mark in stopping this area become the cesspit it has now become. I think it all went downhill when the council went from fortnightly instead of weekly bin collections, and we're now paying the price for their wisdom. Rubbish strewn streets everywhere. Stop the cycle lane vanity for the ghost cyclists that have caused nothing but havoc, and concentrate on what really matters. I mean, half a mile up the road here, there's a large housing redevelopment going on next to Ponders End railway station, with flats selling from, I think, between 300,000 to, I think it's a tad under $500,000. And my advice to anybody that's thinking of moving up there, although, surprise, surprise, I'm absolutely amazed, they're more or less already sold. The ones are available now are actually sold out, mainly due to the location of the station and in the centre. It's only 17 minutes into central London, so I can see it from both angles. But my advice is not to take much notice of the artist impressions the agents will sell you on. They might make it look like paradise on earth until the cold light of day hits and you see the rubbish. Also, there's a small industrial estate squashed in between Elmer Road, Ponners Inn and Green Street. Yet again, more rubbish everywhere. The council should spend some of the money, which is quite considerable, they receive from business and council tax and give something back to the people that live and work here. We seem to be the forgotten bit of Enfield, I tell you that. It's been a slow decline. Well, it was a slow decline, and now it's absolutely accelerated in the last few years, put it that way. What I would like to see now is someone with connections and access to the officials in the ivory towers of the Civic Centre and drag them around the streets to see the mess they have helped create. Elmer Road, seriously, is falling apart at the seams. The road's breaking up, they keep putting bloody patches on there that last about 5 minutes. Bleeding great lorries coming up and down from the development up the road here, so that last was not going to last, is it? We've got uneven, broken pavements. I mean, I've fallen over bleeding 3 times up there. Once I fractured a bloody rib as well. The cars, the speeding cars, the council seem to be in some sort of self-denial about that. They did put some speed traffic monitoring equipment up there, but trust me, whatever that the report they got, it's not the same as in reality of when you live down here. It's like a bleeding racetrack. Anyway, you name it, we've got it, and now it's a time for the council to take action and not let it fall on deaf ears. Why don't you just take the time and trouble? I mean, I'm not bright enough to do this, by the way. Just send questionnaires down the road and ask residents what they think, and just work on the feedback you get. I'll be surprised if it's I'm trying to think the right word actually. Anyway, you know what I mean. No, it's lost me. I've lost the plot now, so I'm going to close it there. But anyway, this just gives you a little bit of an idea of what we have to put up with. Anyway, give me something to do, a little moan. Never got me anywhere in the past. I doubt it'll get me anywhere in the future. But if there's any of you well-paid council officials that clock in on this, please take a bit of notice. Start spending some money down here on this end side of Enfield. And with that, I shall wish you all good luck in this latest lockdown.